All right, today we're doing a battery change in Magic Clips by Wall. I talked about in another video about how to swap these out. The benefit of swapping out a battery is if you have a clipper that's just running dead and seeming like it just has no life left in it. Typically, if it's a cordless, it's got a battery in here, lithium-ion battery that needs to be replaced. If you're using your Magic Clip or any other cordless clipper, like, you're gonna be burning like through batteries pretty quickly, and it's just something to be accustomed to because it's a new generation of technology. So we'll start by, I just picked up this replacement right here on Amazon, and about 15 bucks. There's some imitators out there that's like double the price, but this is the same thing. It's a Cameron Sino battery. I'll show you a little better when I take it out, but let's quick and take this apart. So first thing I like to do is get your clipper against something that's a little secure and able to, like, because a lot of people like getting this thumb notch cover off is a little difficult. So I just like to get it against something secure and take a flathead and just barely just bump it. Just a little bump. That way you don't blemish it or anything like that. So once I get that off, clean that out real good. And then just go ahead and remove the screws here at the top and the bottom. These guys have never been done before, so typically if it's new, that fresh plastic will be kind of tough. Now when you're taking the cover off, it's important to remember, like, the cover you don't just pull it off like this. Like, you want to like hinge it off, like so, like this. You want to like lift it this way because it's got two little tabs at the front. So just kind of starting at the back like I was showing you guys. Something's holding it up. So you'll just like kind of wiggle it up and you'll lift it like that. Like those tabs, that's what I was talking about. You gotta be careful that you don't break those out of those little slots when you're putting it back on. That's why it's important that you lift it from the back. Sometimes it can get a little snagged up like you've seen on me, just because it's brand new, it's never been opened. So once you get it open, first thing I always like to do is just get all that hair out of there. Okay. Then you need to get this battery out of here. So I like to just kind of behind it here a little bit and just, this one you want to try to pop up from the front like that, because the back is kind of tucked underneath the motor compartment there, cover. You don't want to like try to pull it from the back. You'll mess things up. So you kind of pop it up there from the front a little bit. And then you just get it out of there. Try not to get too crazy with the other components. And you just get that bad boy out of there. And then right here in the control board, let's go back right here. Right here in the control board, you just simply unplug it. It might give you a little bit of trouble, but you just unplug it like that. So we set the old battery over here, and this is the new battery. This is the one by Cameron Sino I was telling you guys about. You get it off Amazon, like I said, 14, 15 bucks. It's not too bad. So then you just take the battery and you plug it right back into the control board there. Just if you just want to hear a satisfying click, you know. Get that. So now your battery's in, and you just want to kind of repeat the process of how you took it out. Start with your back going in first. And just gotta push that down. And it seats in there just like that. Make sure you line this guy up in the grooves. It's got these little grooves on the sides here. You just want to make sure those grooves go right back inside the casing like that. So it looks like that. The grooves are tucked in there. Okay. And then you just kind of gently lay your wires over. Don't jam them too hard. Just gently push them. Okay, so now once you got that all put back together, sometimes this piece will fall off. Make sure that's back on there. This is a little foam pad they put in there to help with the vibrations of the wires. And so the wires, this doesn't rub into the wires. It helps with the vibration. So when you're putting your lid back on, like I said, tuck that guy under first. And then just clip it down like you see here. Make sure everything's looking okay under here. So we need to scoot these wires over just a little bit. Sometimes you'll feel it like being hard to close, and that's just when that happens, just kind of come back in here, tuck the wires down a little bit. Sometimes new batteries, the way they run the wires inside of the battery can like create a bulge on the packaging that you're seeing right there. So that should do the trick. And then you just put your screws back in here. new plastic. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this guy in the top. Okay, and then just this got to be simple, like pop that back in. Okay, and you're good. Really important, like after you put a new battery in, don't just start using it. You want to charge it for at least 4 hours. I'd let it charge, and should be good to go. It should be feeling like brand new when you're done. Thank you guys for watching. I'll upload some more stuff here soon, and if you have any other questions, just let us know in the comments below and we'll take care of it. Thank you.